thought I'd give you a little tour of my garden. It's June 22nd, and I figure this is a pretty good time to show you what we got growing here now. A lot of the fruit's starting to form. Most of it's not ready yet, but I'll show you guys what we got going on here anyway. So here on my back deck here, we got some green beans coming in here. These guys won't need a trellis or anything, they're just bush variety. And then across over here, we were trying to grow strawberries, but they didn't take off last year, so I took everything out and I planted some Grand Rapids lettuce that's just starting to pop up now. So here I got, in the back there, we got cucamelons. Next to them in the corner, we have a couple cucumbers that seem to be getting pretty eaten by pests. But look closely, they are starting to form little cucumbers on there, I think. It's pretty exciting. I think they might be starting to form. Very, very small. Now, honestly, I forget what I planted in this part recently. It might have been cilantro or parsley or something. I can't remember, but there's another cucamelon in the back there. But in front of them, I just got a bunch of spring onions or green onions, and there's a couple garlic in there too. See how those turn out. Now up here we got a bed of mint and chives that grow back every year, and we don't really ever have to do anything with this. I just kind of let it do its thing, you know. Always got mint and chives on here, and it's nice. And in here I put a little wild strawberry. Doesn't seem to be forming any fruit, but it is producing runners, so maybe soon we'll have some fruit growing. So I'm going to show you another plant that I'm really excited about. It's starting to produce a lot of fruit, but they're not ripe yet. Hopefully pretty soon. This is my blueberry bush. Yes, look at all those berries on there. Now this is two different varieties of blueberries planted right next to each other. This will help when they pollinate each other. Apparently it makes better fruit if you have different varieties. And if you look closely, you see they're starting to turn color a little bit. So hopefully soon they'll be blue, ready to eat. So here I have some peas in a tomato cage. See, if you look at the bottom here, I've got a few wild strawberry plants there. You can see, but they're actually forming strawberries there. Now, it's pretty obvious that the bottom leaves on my pea plants are turning yellow. I think that was because I planted them way too densely. I could be wrong, but that's the theory I'm going with. Nice looking flowers on there. If you look here, that's the first pea I've seen forming. So soon, oh, there's another one. As soon as they're big enough to pick, I'm gonna start picking them, and that'll make the plant produce more. The more you pick, the more you can harvest. Now here I have another pea plant, which I didn't really put a proper trellis on. I don't know, I didn't have the right equipment when I set it up. I was kind of just doing an experiment to see what they do, honestly. I put this, it's a piece of a tree root, I think. It somewhat supports them, but it didn't really do much. If you look over here, one of them's actually wrapped around this onion and it broke the onion stem. Must have got blown around in the wind too much. So down in the bottom of this pea plant, I have more wild strawberries growing, and they were shooting out a lot of runners, so I figured I'd try to propagate them. I just put this other container down underneath, and you can see the runners coming out there. I'm just letting them sit in the soil here, so they should be able to root and be repropagated like that. And next to that, I think this is broccoli rabe. And then we have a thing of mesclun going here. Looks like one of the runners is trying to make its way in there. So put it over this way. Yeah, this mesclun, I've harvested a bunch from it, and it's starting to bolt. Some of it. I'm probably going to replace it soon and replant with something else. Probably put in some fresh pot and soil and just throw all this in the compost. So then we have some kale here. This is my favorite kind of kale that I've grown so far. It's lacinato. I have a couple more planted there. And this is, I don't remember what I planted here. That's gonna be a mystery when it pops up. Here we have more wild strawberries mixed in with some lettuces. Some mesclun lettuce. This is some dwarf curled kale I got going. This one's red Russian kale. This is garlic kale. This garlic kale's got a very interesting flavor. It tastes a lot like garlic and green onions. It's pretty good, but I like the lacinato better, honestly. This is more Grand Rapids lettuce I got going. Here we got some nice looking Swiss chard. Gonna have to harvest some of this soon. This is arugula, but it is very bolted. I'm probably gonna replace it soon. Some of the stuff that's bolted and producing flowers, I'm just leaving it because it should help attract beneficial insects and stuff. Behind that, I had some tatsoi. That's got to be replaced. Yeah, here we got some spinach, which is also starting to flower, so I'll have to replace that. Here I got some thyme starting off here. This is going to be nice. Look at that strawberry. This isn't one of the wild strawberries. This is a Cabot or Cabot strawberry. I'm not sure how that's pronounced. Here's some nice looking Grand Rapids lettuce that's a little further along than the other ones. This one was started probably a month before, and I've been harvesting it quite a bit. Alright, so here in the front yard, I got some more stuff going here. Yeah, take a look at these raspberries. Not ripe yet. I've never grown raspberries before. I'm gonna have to look up when to harvest them, when to pick them. Yeah, on this other bed here, I got some cantaloupe starting off, and there's some watermelon going too. I've never grown either of them before, and I'm not sure how much success I'm gonna have, but you know, it's always worth a shot, right? This is a bunch of mustard. I was harvesting it for the greens, but when it started bolting, I just decided to let it go. I'm gonna let the flowers produce and then turn to seed, and I'm gonna try to save the seeds from them. In the flowers are pretty good for attracting beneficial insects. Now this here is Broccolini. I've been harvesting the tops off of it. These ones I'm really excited about. This will be exciting when they're done. Ooh, there's a little ladybug. Yeah, these are my potato plants. So when these are ready, that's going to be exciting to see how many potatoes we can get out of them. Because, you know, it's always exciting harvesting plants that grow the food underground. Because you never know what you're going to get, and it's always exciting to find out. So now next to the potato buckets, we got some Tiny Tim tomatoes growing. Some of them are getting to full size now, so hopefully they'll be ripening soon. And here, this is one of my favorite ones. These are ground cherries. And over the last few days, every day or so, I've been finding them ripened. You know they're ripe and ready to harvest when they fall right off the plant. You actually don't want to pick them yourself. You want to wait till they fall off. So it'd be handy if I had it in a better spot probably, but you know, I kind of gotta just look around the bottom, see if any of them fell off. Here's another ground cherry plant. Notice how it just kind of, it gets to a certain height and then it just kind of sprawls out, it seems like. I thought they were going to grow upwards a little more, but this is my first time growing them. Lots of little fruit growing on it. Now these beds are my pride and joy. These ones I made myself this year. If you look on the side here, just for kind of a border, I put in a row of wild strawberries, and they're sending off runners, and yeah, hopefully we'll have a lot more growing in for years to come. These strawberries look kind of funny at this point, but once they get a little more filled out, they'll look more like a strawberry. So right in the corner here, we got a Nasturtium. Not totally sure what these are. I planted some poppy seeds there, so that's probably what it is, but it's possible that it's wild oregano because there was a lot of oregano growing in the soil where this was planted, so you know, I might have to pick a lot of that out. Not sure what this is. Yeah, right next to here I have a couple rows of carrots. I'll be excited when those start forming. There's another nasturtium there. I probably should have put this nasturtium closer to the edge because it's going to get pretty big. Behind those I have more bush beans. There's marigold in there. This is a variety of ever-bearing strawberries. See those little berries coming in. Here we got another ground cherry plant. Look at those big cherries on there. This guy's dying. Here I got a jalapeno plant though, looks pretty good. These guys I'm excited about here. These are Japanese white eggplants. Not really looking the best, but I hope they produce, because that'll be pretty cool. Here's another ground cherry plant. Some more nasturtium and marigold. And then right here, these are all cucumbers. There's another ground cherry next to some potatoes. This is a nice big thing of garlic kale. These are more mustards. We've got some chili peppers. More beans. Some thyme. Here I got another eggplant, and there's a ground cherry there. Look at all the fruit on that. And here I got some more Tiny Tims, some nasturtium, some parsley, and some sad looking beefsteaks. Alright, what's going on, guys? This is the next day now. I just wanted to finish off my garden tour video by showing you the a couple haskap bushes I just bought and put in today. So I'll show you those now. So the beefsteaks that I had, they didn't look like they were really gonna produce. They were kind of falling over and dying off a little. So I put in this, this right here is a haskap bush. It's not looking in the best shape right now. It was a little root bound in the nursery when I bought it. It's probably been sitting there too long, but I have high hopes that this is going to bounce back and produce a lot of food for us, a lot of fruit. So when you're growing haskap bushes, you need to have two different varieties so they can pollinate each other. So I got another one. Now this one I set up right in front of the garden beds. There's another haskap. They're two different varieties. One's a Willa and one's a Kauai, but I don't remember which is which, and it doesn't really matter to me. Alright, that's it for my garden tour. Hope you guys like that. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll be coming out with lots more videos.